it don't occur to you till something happens and you're like taken back by it. Like, whoa, I must be like truly in love with this person. Like, I don't know. That is a very good question. Okay, I would say this one. You know you're in love with somebody when you're doing something that you wouldn't regularly do with somebody else. Okay, like the time just passes by so fast with this person. You're able to talk easy with this person, and you find yourself spending practically every moment you can with that particular person, and you find yourself doing things you would never do for anybody else for this person, especially like a lot of dudes, a lot of guys, they don't spend money on no chick. You know what I'm saying? Other than the food or whatever like that. But if you find yourself spending money on that particular person, then you know you in love or whatever like that. But also, because a lot of times, a lot of people get confused because you could find yourself with somebody for a long time, say like 8 years or whatever, never get married at all, you know. And the thing of it is those type of people are settling for that person. They with that person. They find a couple things that you know, share with one another, but they really don't want to be with that person. But at the same time, they don't want to be by themselves or whatever like that. But like I say, like you find yourself doing stuff with this person or for that person that you know you wouldn't ordinarily do with somebody else. And DLT, you brought me back to what was that movie? Uh, Deliver Us from Eva. When you talk about some, uh, if she could eat off my plate. Now that was Deliver Us from Eva. Like that took me back to that. But yeah. Seriously, if you find yourself doing something for somebody else or whatever that you normally wouldn't ever do, um, because you can't even say live with each other no more, because that's something you know a lot of people would do nowadays or whatever. But that's all I got really. That's all I got. And you find yourself going like, man, what is keeping me with this person? Like seriously, like why do I feel the way I do about this person? And you can't quite put your finger on it. It's like that X factor. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something about that person that don't nobody else have, or can't nobody else give me. It's that X factor that, make you fall. Seriously. Well, that's all I can say. Because that is a very difficult question. Even for me, for somebody who is married and in love with my man or whatever like that, that is something hard. It's that X factor. That's something that you can't quite put your finger on or whatever. And a lot of people go like, what is love and da 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 da. Well, that's a question that is different for many different people or whatever. For some people it may be this, or for some people it may be that. The way he looks at me in my eyes, and how it takes me back to, like, I can look in your eyes and I can see how you were, like the little boy in you or whatever like that, and it just looks so cute and nice and gentle. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may be the other opposite or whatever of that or whatever. So like I said, for many different people, it's many different things, and not always hanging out with bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. And my husband is not a bad boy at all. Okay, he is like completely opposite. Okay, like he could be rough and tough if he has to be. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, my man is a computer guy. Like he loves his computers and everything. Don't get me wrong, he know about the streets, but he's more computer laid back, you know, stuff like that or whatever. So, like I said, it could be totally different or whatever for somebody else. So, you never know. You never know. That's my response to Yana Bell's mommy.